Now when setting up your 34-inch sluice box with the Vortex rubber matting, what we're going to be looking for is the right amount of water pressure, the right height of the water, okay, and then the right angle of current. One thing to consider when you're starting to set up your sluice box is the slope to get the right water current. So generally you want a 2-inch drop, 1 to 2 inch drop for every foot of sluice you're running. So right now what we have is an even flow of water through the center of the sluice box. That's going to maximize the width of the matting that you're using. To get the right amount of water pressure, you're going to have to build little rock dams to channel more water in if the river's not moving fast enough for you. All right. What you want is the current to ripple to break the water tension so that gold does not float across the top of the water and sinks. And you'll know you have the right water pressure when you see this V vortex form in the feeding hopper, and then you'll see the material dance in the mat. Once you run a test and you see the material moving, then you're good to go to start running your classified material through your river sluice. All right, so we're going to take scoops out of our pre-classified pay. This is classified down to 8 mesh, and we're going to just gently feed that in there. Or you can just pile it into the hopper and let the current do the rest. Now when your material's classified like this, it's really going to allow two things. One, for you to match the current to the size of material that you're running, so that you don't have to wash out heavy rocks. And two, it'll keep your fingers out, because once you get this set up, keep your hands out of the box, it will disrupt the flow and then wash out your gold. So after you've run a sufficient amount of material through your sluice box and you're ready to do a recovery, it is essential that you do it properly so you don't blow out all your gold. You could spend hours or a whole day trying to build up gold in the mats and blow it all in the recovery. So what we're going to do is take our 5-gallon bucket and we're going to slide it under the sluice. Pick it up straight and then turn it. All the material was captured, nothing was blown out. We are going to use our handy gold pan and clean out the riffles. Now the riffles should always be pointing downstream because it's more like a skateboard or a bike jump instead of a trap, right? So if your riffles are poured downstream, then it should clean really well into your bucket, like so. And then we're going to take the rubber mat out of the sluice. Now 95% of our material has been washed out into the bucket, but the material most likely to stick is your gold. So on the 34-inch box here, we have this bar that cuts across the middle with a couple of wing nuts. So we're going to take that off, like so. Put it back on so you don't lose your wing nuts. Place it back by your pack so you're not looking for it. And then slide your mat out from underneath, back into the bucket again. All right, mat in the bucket. Gold pan a little more water into the box, just to make sure you get the rest of that material that slid underneath the mat. Remove the sluice, and then you're going to clean your mats. Bend the middle of the mat down, and now you're just like you're doing laundry in the 1800s. All right, and when you pull your mats out, give it a good inspection. But just like that, we're nice and clean. And that's how you recover your sluice box.